2, 1, and here we are. Hey everyone, we are going to be watching Bummerman playing I Want to Break the Last Z with Koushi as commentary.
Hi.
You guys can take it away.
Hello. This is probably my hardest run of FM. In terms of difficulty, probably not, but in terms of it being a run, yeah, definitely. So,
You want to introduce it, or you want me to?
I'll introduce it as I'm playing. I'm ready to go. Do
you have the timer ready?
You want me to just count down?
Yeah, just count down and I'll get going.
3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, okay. Alright, so this is Last Z, the fourth game in the series Z series made by PD Player. Yeah, I'd also say it's the best one, although it's unfinished, but it's still really dang good.
Oh boy, what a set of intro screens there.
Yeah, that was
Jump into the portals.
Screen some Z1, Z2, Z3.
Man, imagine if you get to something like Z7, it's gonna be a long time.
Well, this is called Last Z, so I can only assume he's not making any more.
Last Z.5.
Thanks for the luck, everyone.
The last. So here you've got some nice needle aesthetic, because you can, and black and white stuff is fancy.
First skip coming up.
Ooh, a skip.
I can't do it. Oops.
Come on, Bummer. We believe in you.
Bang.
Come on, make this.
And I died.
There you go. You got plus 20 coins for doing that? Nice.
I'll take it safe. I don't grab the save because it takes time.
So as you can see here, this game also has coins, and you can use coins to, isn't it like buy costumes and stuff?
Oh my goodness.
Nice. Okay, so you could use coins to, I think it's buy costumes so that your kid can look different, because everyone likes to be different.
I honestly don't remember if coins buy costumes. I think they might just buy the avoidances.
Oh. Wait, which avoidances do they buy?
They buy there's like secret. You could find secret there's a ton of secret avoidances and bosses, but
yeah, like D-state and everything.
But like the extra hard avoidances are the ones you buy.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I didn't realize you could buy them by doing that.
It's the only way to get them.
There's like some fancy hub too that has like Maple Story characters and everything.
Also, you could tell this game's unfinished because there's secret items called relics that just do nothing right now.
Woohoo. You know what? People like collecting fancy things. Also, shoutouts to the really long spikes right there. It's a bummer. How many times have you just jumped through that last platform without hitting the save?
Surprisingly, I've never done it.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Huh. I'm pretty sure I did it in the original game twice.
Not gonna lie to you, this isn't going well, but hopefully hopefully it's just a stage.
It can only go uphill from here.
I'm quite tired, but
just don't be tired. Then you can do it.
I'll wake up. I'll wake up throughout this, and you'll see. Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness! I like that. I'm not tired emote. I see this game's called I Wanna Be the Assaulted because it's assaulting your eyes. Jeez. Talk about a noisy screen.
Also, I want to remind everyone to call your dads, because it's Father's Day.
That sure no is pretty funny.
Happy Father's Day to any dads in the chat.
That's a nice emote. 10, call him anyway.
Well, you could like verbally call him. You could be like, "Yo, Dad, what up? Father's Day."
Instead of going to see him, just scream at him from your room and don't get out. Did the bottom of these spikes kill you here? Or are they the outline spikes?
Oh, yeah, they're outline spikes, so typical outline spike behavior.
Ah, okay.
I used to go fast here, but then I realized that it literally doesn't matter, because you have to wait for this.
Are those oranges instead of apples, or are those peaches?
They're oranges. The game is called I Want to Be the Orange.
Oh, I guess that would explain the blocks and everything.
This isn't really a skip, but it's a fast strat just to go sicko mode and fall through the things and only use like 2 ladders.
That's very intense. Oh ho ho, classic trap.
I don't like these screens.
Oh man, this doesn't have all the 3 gimmicks in K3.
If I mess up, I get sent to a penalty room.
Do you want to screw up so we can see the penalty room?
No. Because this is
okay.
Words. Yes.
Is it a fun penalty room?
No.
Uh-oh. It's not an enjoy your lifetime.
That may also, with the penalty room here, that means there's 2 penalty rooms in stage 1. One in assaulted and one in here.
You want to be the hero again? Yeah, there's a lot of intense looking fancy things in this room.
Yeah, switches.
Oh, those are
refreshers.
That bothers me. That P-switch is inverted.
Are they?
Yeah, the upside down P-switch is like rotated in the
okay, that's
horizontal direction.
Okay, first boss time. It has an intro, but I just skipped it by pressing S.
Wow, okay. Wow, it's a giant mouse cursor.
Alright, so I've like first tried this boss every single time in practice. But like, there's one thing that I like.
You'll die like 20 times.
Yeah, there's like one thing I don't even really understand what I'm doing for. It just sort of works. So like, if it stops working, I'm gonna be mad.
Look, it's Bubble Bobble. Why does this mouse cursor want to kill you so bad? What did you do to it?
It's just trying to click me. It's like Adam Sandler in the movie Click.
Well, fair enough. Understandable. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dies? Wow! That was
nice.
Very not fair.
All you had to do was just go to the right instead of the left.
I like never even worry about the white apples. I only really worry about the red.
So, as you can see, there are also spikes inside the Bubble Bobble bubbles, which I just realized.
I don't know why he's eating spikes. I couldn't tell you that.
Don't judge his diet. Canadians and Americans have very questionable diets too.
I'll just the hell out of his diet.
Okay then. Should
No.
we judge your diet then?
I'm oh my god. What's the timer at?
I can't see the timer.
I need you to check.
Hold on. I guess I can just pull it up. Eating spikes is not unhealthy if you're smart about it. Timer's at around 10 minutes, give or take.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go like sicko mode on like goose, on like
everything.
goose stuff.
Just don't die for the rest of the game. Oh yeah, I can't actually hear the music because then I'd hear myself talking again. So wow, that's a lot of fireballs grouped up together. Eating spikes is a digestion mechanism. You know what? That's possible.
Tres, Catra, Cinco de Mayo. I honestly don't know if the yellow bullets kill you, because there's an achievement for, like, getting hit by them. But when you get hit by them, they don't kill you. But some of them are colored differently, so I assume it's the different colored ones that kill you.
Only dark yellow ones kill is what 10 says. How hard do you have to mash here? Is this like I want a Jack world where you need turbo to do anything?
No, but
there you go. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I learned Spanish from my good friend El Raymond.
Nice. Oh, this is a lot of bouncing bullets. Good thing they're slow. I can't even hear the avoidance, but I'm seeing sour please, and I imagine it sounds amazing.
Okay, if I died to that, I would have just cried.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
Also, oh yeah, so typical medley bosses just take things from different games, mash them all together. They're mashup bosses.
Achievement, yeah. Whoa, you can shoot these apples?
Yeah, and I freeze them.
Since when did your gun freeze things?
Yeah, it's from Scribble.
Okay.
Your gun freezes thing. Well, you could get an upgrade to your gun that makes it freeze in that game.
Fancy. I was gonna say, usually guns don't freeze things.
Oh, okay. I was scared that I shot that too high. And then I would have tried. Yeah, sorry, I'm cheating.
Drop.
I cheated into Ice Gun. Forgive me, Master.
As Gab is saying, you're using the icicle gun from Roblox.
I'm not playing Roblox. I don't care.
Yet. You will.
Many traps on this screen. Of course I know them all.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Exactly.
I don't like that trap because it's weird. Bang, 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 align stuff, gaming.
Oh. So yeah, there's just a lot of traps here. Don't really know what to tell you.
This screen has a lot of areas, or if you touch an area that you're not supposed to be in the screen, you'll just die.
Woohoo! That's good game design.
I don't see this jump right here. I don't know what's up with it, but it works with any align. And
It shouldn't.
if I were to make this jump in J-Tool, it wouldn't work with any align.
Well, at least it's not Mecharon engine. Yeah, I see what 10 ninja. Well, I don't know what I'm saying there. Looks like the bottom down spike is moved up by a pixel or two. For a jump that works with any align, you seem to be missing it.
Yeah, that's just me not pressing 2 buttons on the same frame. It's very hard for me.
Just press the buttons, right?
Wouldn't be 4 head without traps.
Woohoo!
Hey, I'm almost at 30 stars. I'm going back to play that game. I'm at like 28 right now.
I don't know what it is about these blocks, but they feel nostalgic.
Yes, they are nostalgic to me. I could cancel to make this easier, but it's such a short save that it doesn't matter.
Fair enough. I can't tell you how many times I have died to jumps like that from Superfish's Needle. Killing me.
Whoa, we've seen this screen before in a marathon. Wait, no, we haven't.
Wow, lying to the audience.
I'm stupid. Hold on, it's coming up. It's coming up.
Can't believe you're lying to the audience.
Alright, here it is. Whoa, we've seen this screen in marathon before. Whoa! Except it's harder here.
That's a lot of exclamation points. Good,
Fails the F jump.
nerf
Fails
forward.
the F jump. It's all actually
It's not
nerfed.
even a mini F. Oh, yeah, I guess it isn't. Okay.
Oh my god. Happleton.
Did somebody say Apple 2 is the best game? I'm disappointed that you didn't do the playing and instead did the very nerfed diagonal.
There's a plane.
Yeah, there's a plane in the bottom right.
Oh.
You could have done the upwards plane, but instead you did the super nerfed diagonal. How can you even call yourself a needle god after that?
I can't.
Exactly.
I revoke my status.
Perfect.
Bet 5, baby.
So why is there a cherry
Boom.
right in the middle? I guess for the trap. Yeah, okay.
I shouldn't be doing this, but I don't care.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. Classic.
Dies.
This is a real classic boss. Bet you're almost dead. Yep, you died.
Oh, how did I forget that?
I'm putting some music on the side. The music of your keyboard is not enough.
For a secret boss, you skip that save and you go down that big pit that respawns if you die here, so that's why you skip it.
What secret boss is the first one?
No, it's one of the paid ones, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but which one is it? Is it Evoltex?
I think it's called Bear, not Perfect Bear. Also, I need to click these numbers. The answer to this is 8, but if I don't click the numbers, it just doesn't work.
Oh, because it's Roman numerals. I love these random trap screens, or random puzzle screens that make, like, no sense.
Those numbers on those blocks are mirrored. I don't need to go fast here, because you'll see.
Those are some, pretty scary bloody spikes.
This stops me. This saves us death. It spawns a thing that kills me, but it also saves me, so I just have to grab it and then die.
I like how it literally says death on it. Nice.
Oh my god, Ghost, I'm so scared!
Without.
Ah, no! Turn the lights on, please.
That's a lot of booze. You died to the booze. Oh no. Yeah, hold on. Did you just say this is the ghost playstyle?
Ghost playstyle. I don't like this screen.
Flower. What a classic. You're making a lot of interesting noises today compared to normal. Okay, I'm sorry, that was pretty funny when the spike came down to squish you. These are some pretty interesting blocks, I have to say. It looks like crystallized orange juice. I'm pretty sure everyone has to agree these blocks look like crystallized orange juice.
What's the timer at?
Chat, do you want to say, or should I go look it up? $20.33.
Okay.
Obviously add a little bit because delay. You can double jump.
This is an epic skip coming up. Right here, watch this shit. Oh, it's so crisp! I love it!
Wow. Nice. How do you feel about this fancy lighting? Oh hey, look! It's the bottomless abyss. Or, sorry, bottomless pit from Z3.
1, 2, 3, jump!
What do you think, Bummer? Is that better than bottomless abyss in Z3?
Yes, bottomless abyss is kinda... It's kinda cringe.
I going back this way.
I have to get Secret 2. Boss 2 is just not reasonable without it.
Okay. Secret 2's an auto fire.
Yep.
Figures. That's a pretty intense looking gun right there.
I'll explain why I can't do her without auto fire once I get to her.
Perfect. Don't fail the F jumps. So yeah, this whatchamacallit, this flashing effect on this screen is really annoying.
See, a lot of people don't like stuff like this, but I never noticed these things. I honestly didn't
notice it while playing it, but watching it is painful.
I honestly didn't even know it flashed until you said that.
How does anyone even notice the flashing? How do you not notice it?
I have played this game multiple times, and I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, since this is a long save, I'm going to cancel this. Just because I don't want to die long in.
None of you saw this? Seriously? It drives me nuts. Oh my goodness, do we run back and forth and hit buttons repeatedly?
Yes.
Yes. It's Secret 5.
Are there like crows where you are, or what's happening?
What, me?
Yeah.
There could be.
Achoo!
Bless you.
Achoo!
Bless you again.
Achoo! I could go further than that, but like
what happens if you go farther?
It's a relic, which is one of the secrets that do nothing.
Magic. This screen looks like it makes no sense unless you know what you're supposed to do.
The route's actually really simple. So boss 2 time.
Woohoo. Okay, you were explaining why you needed auto fire.
Yep, so first of all, she has an immense amount of health, and there's an attack she could do that is you might as well reset if you don't have auto fire and she does it. Yeah, this attack, oh, and I'm dead. Well, she spawns mushrooms that like run around. I think it's the yellow ones heal her, and the red ones paralyze you. But like,
oh, so it's Pokemon. It's a Pokemon reference.
You like can't kill them fast enough, and if she uses it, so like you're gonna spend like 5 minutes shooting them to get rid of them. And if she spawns 2 in a row, then you might as well just die, because there's gonna be too many mushrooms to keep track of.
Wow, that was a really big stone hound.
Yeah, it's magic.
What did you do to make a Diglett try and kill you?
Okay, I like was locked to the left, so I couldn't get the middle platform going, and that very strongly limited my options.
Why do you think these mushrooms can run around?
They're magic mushrooms.
Is it because the kid ate a couple of the magic mushrooms?
If he eats the mushroom, he's basically dead. That's what I'm saying. He just reset if he eats the mushroom.
See, look, this game is an allegory for how you should not overdose.
That was kinda close.
I really like the texture of these platform cherries, I have to say.
Oh, bruh.
So what's that scary looking thing in the background?
It's from I Want a Sugar.
Okay.
This attack can be kind of dumb. If a laser goes to the right while I'm dodging that bird, then it's just like, okay, I'm dead.
I guess that makes sense.
Sometimes going hyperspeed is the strat.
Wow, that's a really long laser with lots of glowy effects. That's a lot of stars in this avoidance. Do those squares kill you in the background?
Sorry, the bird that kills me is a phoenix. Yaz has just corrected me. That's quite a hard dodge, but I like never die to it.
I wonder if the effect in the back is just a whole bunch of sprites.
Alright, now here's where the real boss starts.
Oh, neat. It uses the Rin effect from Call Me It. Also, you've got a full-on Toho style boss here after that. Nice. That's a lot of lasers and stars.
Now here I focus on surviving more than doing damage.
I really like how that spinning wheel of stars looks. Actually, it's pretty cool.
Boom! Oh yeah, I swapped the language to English, by the way. It's not gonna matter until boss free. Usually, the default language is Korean.
Is boss 3 Gustav?
Yep. He's a lot more fair than Gustav and Z3.
Nice. How do you change the language?
It's in the options when you're playing, when you first open the game.
Cool. There you go. Yes, prepare the death.
Heck. You could also turn off backpedal, which is this.
You can turn off. Whoa. Okay.
I don't know why you would want to turn that off, but you can.
That's some groovy stuff.
What is the timer at?
Yo, chat, can we get a timer update? Yes, succumb to despair.
30 minutes? Beautiful.
Is that PB pace?
No, it's not.
Unlucky.
That should be a worrying thing, because my PB is a minute below estimate. But, don't worry.
Okay. Someone's gotta get close.
Literally, as long as I get Gustav killed really fast, then it doesn't really matter. Like, as long as I kill Gustav before the 1 hour mark, I'm good.
So is this 2 boss rush, or are you also doing boss rush bosses?
2 boss rush.
2 boss rush, okay.
It makes no sense to end the run with, like, doing all the boss rush bosses, because, like,
There's no purpose to it yet.
The game would just end after you kill the 4 bosses, so it's like, alright. I just did 4 bosses for no reason.
You know what? The real reason you did it was the friends you made along the way.
No, it doesn't, Willis. I don't think it interferes with anything. It only gives an advantage in boss 3. I probably won't.
An advantage in boss 3.
Yeah, I probably won't use it, but.
Relevant point from the chat. What's the point of ending at boss rush? You've done 4 stages and 3 bosses for no reason.
Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm just reading from the chat. Whoa, you got an achievement. 100 deaths.
Look at this skip. Ooh, baby.
We're seeing some
Nice.
intense skips.
Heck.
Not only do you do an insane skip, but then you just do that instead. If you want to be on estimate, you can just not die.
Oh my god, somebody knows this screen? Whoa. It's almost like you are a big runner of the game this screen is from.
No, that's impossible.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
That's not from this universe.
I'm terrible, guys. I'm sorry. Guys.
There's a lot of smiley faces in the chat. Yeah, I can't believe Classic stole this screen. Can you believe it?
I didn't go fast, I would have died. Alright.
Yay, we finally got through the screen. Wow, that's some very distracting visual effects on the screen.
Thanks for the locker rocker.
Shoutouts to the little kid in the bottom left. who
Cancel
just kinda
skippers.
mirrors everything you do. Yeah, shoutouts to the kid in the bottom left who's just having a good time.
No! That's not nice.
Unlucky.
If I was still there, I would have had to take that offer up now. I could do a 4.5 skip, but it's like, why would I do that?
Why wouldn't you do it is the better question. Let's be honest. Ah, I see you went back for the save.
Oh, I'm not skipping that save!
Just don't die.
I had to not skip the single save I skipped, and it was like on an easy screen. I'm not skipping a save on a hard screen.
I like how these spikes randomly just kind of light up.
That's not what you do.
Wouldn't it be cool if the spikes, when they're lit, will, when they're lit actually will kill you, but when they're not lit up, they won't kill you?
That'd be beautiful.
Yeah. So you can take your chances and just not do the jump, but then if it turns on, you're dead. Food for thought.
See, this jump right here, I used to like have no idea how it worked, and then I like looked at it differently and it started working, if that makes sense. Because before I didn't understand it, so I just winged it. Now that I understand it, I know what to do.
That sounds like a really deep metaphor for life. I hope the chat got something out of that. I'm assuming if you go to like that bottom gap on the screen, there's like
one visible challenge after another. There's not even a relic in that hole. I honestly don't know why that's there.
There's nothing down. Okay. Seems like the perfect space for something to be.
I don't like this screen.
There's a save in that space in the original game. Cool.
Well, well, now we know what it's for.
I feel so enlightened.
Whoa.
A fake block there? Wow, that's cruel. What secret is that you just skipped?
Not gonna lie, I don't remember what the secrets other than secret 1 and 2 do.
Cool. So here you have a 50-second avoidance. Avoidance is the best type of platforming, as you all know. If you disagree, you just have a bad opinion.
Hold right and avoid the trap. I like this screen. It's very fun to pull off. You just like don't stop and it just works.
That's nice. That's very satisfying. that was actually extremely satisfying.
Secret 1 is... I believe Secret 1 is both a boss timer and an avoidance timer.
How do you feel about these conveyor belts?
I don't like conveyor belts. They're like... I want to say they're like an inherently bad gimmick, because I don't think I've played a game where I've liked the conveyor belts.
Okay.
Oh my god! I like never first tried that screen. I'm so good.
If you hit the wrong trigger on that screen, do you just kind of screw yourself?
There's a single trigger you can't hit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, see, BBF agrees with me. Conveyor belts are the worst gimmick.
So here we have spinning lightsabers. Because why wouldn't we?
Dude.
Oh, you didn't grab the save there. You walked into a spike instead.
See, I like lice. Not lice. I like ice a lot of the time.
I mean, it's okay to like lice too, but you might like ice better.
I don't think anyone likes lice.
I like that one lone spike at the bottom there at the end.
I like it. A lot of these like moving lightsaber things. The movements are really feel just good to pull off.
Yeah, I was gonna say actually it doesn't look that bad.
I always forget these screens are here, and it saddens me every single time.
Don't remake.
When you and the boys get lice.
So what do these eyes do?
They kill you if they see you.
Fantastic.
Look, boom, he just shot me.
Oh, you almost didn't get out. I can't imagine that shooting things out of your eye like that would be very comfortable.
I think that's called astigmatism.
Okay.
Oh!
Those are a lot of slow-moving cherries.
Might have raised that too high, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, dies.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what remake means. If you see remake, it means PD.
He took the gimmicks and just designed it himself.
Yeah, like these screens aren't in the actual game. You can't find these screens in Domu.
Are you sure they're not just hidden in the GMK?
Maybe they are, but I don't know how PD Player would have found them, because when PD Player makes medleys, he doesn't decompile. He sort of just remakes everything himself.
That sounds extremely painful.
It's quite a bold strategy.
Nice trap. I like how you actually have to jump on both sides. That's actually pretty cool.
You know what? I am mirrored, so if I touch any spike of either kid, I just die. And best guy 4, except there's not even screens from it. There's different weapons. I think the most optimal way to do damage in this boss is to swap between rocket and just a regular gun. It's either rocket and regular gun or rocket and shotgun you swap between. I'm just gonna be using rocket. I tried doing this boss with swapping, but like it gets way too complicated for my puny brain to handle, so I just can't do it.
Fair enough.
There's two different types of slides. There's the slow slide and the fast slide. I'm like never gonna use the slow slide.
How do you even slow slide?
You just don't hold control when you slide. So,
Okay.
Interesting thing about this boss. I am pretty sure, I've heard that this boss is just straight up the Gustav boss from Best Guy 4, like unchanged, except with an added intermission, with something from Find My Destiny, and then an avoidance intermission. Like the actual Gustav fight, I'm pretty sure is exactly the same. This attack could just straight up be impossible, so I don't like when I get this guy, but he was nice.
Okay. Gotta love attacks that can just be impossible.
So Gustav has a bunch of different attacks you could do. Like this one just stands still. Succumb to despair means to jump. When he holds out his hand, he's gonna shoot me. Oh, I messed that up, but I did not jump high enough, so I lived. That attack's really confusing. I almost died. Wow. Why is it still in Korean? I like changed the language.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you said you changed the language and everything, but I still see Korean.
Yeah. Well, I will let you know when it is succumb to despair.
So touching Gustav doesn't actually kill you?
No. If it did, that'd be really dumb.
And painful.
Stand still. Yeah. The text tells you what attack he's doing, but it doesn't really matter because there's visual cues for the attacks as well.
Woohoo.
The only problem is there's two attacks that use the same visual cue,
Nice.
but like there's a way you could tell the difference between the two. Because one has text for the attack and the other doesn't have text. Alright, so I should win now, unless he uses like one of the dumb attacks. Because I have a very good strat for the classic Gustav lasers attack.
Let's see.
The strat is just to literally start where I started. That's it's that simple.
Okay.
And it means I only have to turn around once, and turning around is the hardest part.
There we go.
Also, if you double KO Gustav, you still win.
Nice.
I didn't copy that strat. I'm pretty certain I figured it out on my own during testing. I had to figure it out because I ran this game at a separate event, Fangames Summer Feast. And
That's quite the intermission thing.
over there it was a race that I really didn't want to lose, and Gustav was my worst boss, so I had to figure something out. What's the time at?
Give me the time.
Also, I think that was first try Gustav, so that's...
It was. 48.
48? Oh, I'm slaying! I told you. I started off a bit weak, but I'm getting stronger. That first try Gustav helped a lot. Now this is very much PB pace.
Oh.
Now, I just want to say, Stage 4 is very hard compared to the first 3 stages. It's like a really big difficulty bump.
Okay. Classic difficulty curve.
It's like an exponential curve.
Fair enough.
It gets harder in small increments between 1, 2, and 3, and it just like ramps up at 4.
And it just steps on the gas pedal. I'm not really sure if there's too much to say about this screen other than it's just kind of there.
I grab the align there and set up. Then I grab this align. Not for the corner, but for the ledge. This. Oops.
I have to say I quite like the graphics in this screen.
Yeah, PD player can make some really pretty stuff. I also ramp up at 4.
No, that isn't a grid, that's an optical illusion.
Very nice.
Sideways straight into a corner.
I keep the walk off a line there, so I can just do that. Makes it really easy.
Well, that's kind of like cheating, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it is. The lines are cheating.
Basically.
There are 4 stages in this game. It's unfinished. Like, there's like... I don't know how many relics there are. I think there's 20. But they don't do anything right now. It also ends at boss rush.
What's planned for the future?
I have no idea, but...
Darn. I thought you had the PD contacts.
Here's a cool skip coming up. There's actually V-strings with vines, so depending on when I land on this vine, I will actually be at a different position for each frame I slide down it. So
wonderful.
The most
shoutouts, it's another remake screen.
The most consistent way to do this is to just land on the vine from the water. See, technically I have PD contacts, but like, I'm not really out here asking him for last Z.
Spoilers.
I'm getting slayed by this skip.
Yeah, I have to say this jump is just killing you.
Dude.
I like how the cute animals change on every reset. It's adorable.
Yep.
Which is quite the skill.
This is another, like, Nobla 2 moment where I'm, like, good in practice, and then I get here and it's like, oops.
Have you run Nobla 2 yet?
Yeah. That was earlier.
How did that go? I missed that one.
I skipped the first save because it took longer than 5 minutes. And then I beat the rest of the game, like, in 10 minutes from that point. So I just went back and managed to do the first save before 20 minutes was up.
Nice.
Dude.
So, at least with so many resets, you get to see all of the adorable little animals on the side.
There it is. I think my problem was I wasn't, like, hitting the vine at the right point.
There we go. There's some really distracting background effects in the screen, wow.
It might have saved time, because I like die a lot on that save regularly for like no reason, so...
Here's another mark another remake screen too. Nice.
I honestly don't know if it auto-saves you. I've never tested, and I probably should. This screen is quite annoying. I've, like, never had problems with it. But, like, it very easily could have problems.
It looks very special.
There's a single conveyor right there for no reason. It, like, doesn't matter at all.
Amazing. Oh, timed button shots.
See, this jump scares me, but I, like, never die to it. And it's odd. See, this screen, I used to, like, do some weird stuff to try and control when they would shoot at me. And I also used to skip one of the lines. But, like, I recently learned that it doesn't really matter. All you really need to do is go fast. You don't need to, like, do weird stuff.
Wow.
Oops. Maybe not that fast.
Too fast.
Yeah, like, there's 2 lines you could skip.
That's a lot of hoops I see in the chat there.
So there's 2 things that wouldn't kill you. Alright, now, these screens are, in my opinion, the hardest screens in the game.
Okay. Already looks painful. Thunder Spheres hoops, I did it again. That's a nice one. I have to say, those like extended gates, those drops are nasty.
Yeah, I don't like those things.
You're being requested to sing a song, Bummer.
What song do you want me to sing?
Anything.
We're only gonna
There is a
frick if your
request, though.
GPF down, GPF down, GPF down. We're only gonna frick if your GPF down, 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 down.
Intense. You also had a request for The Boys Are Back in Town.
I honestly don't remember how that goes.
Should I send you the lyrics?
No. I wouldn't have time.
Okay. Maybe another time. I mean, if you want, I can play it through my mic and you can sing along.
I don't think that'd be a good idea. I canceled this Rukido jump, by the way.
Just saying that it's possible.
You can make Rukido jumps that like are immune to canceling, and I hate those because not canceling a Rukido jump is really bad. Also, I don't think I've explained what canceling is during this specific run. Canceling is just a technique that makes you jump lower than you usually can.
I'd like to point out that someone made the classic joke, see how you rely.
Classic. You gotta just wait for the correct cycle.
There we go.
This is like the hardest save in the game.
Isn't this screen used in like several other methods?
Is it? I've only seen it here.
I feel like it's also been used somewhere else, but I don't really know.
Dude, Hughes, I hate doing them normally. It's, like, actually extremely hard.
Side gate is what you're talking about, I think. Oops.
No, hood jump. I could do them normally if I'm, like, forced to, but if I'm not, I'm just gonna cancel them. Because they're super inconsistent.
I have to say, this looks like a long save.
It is. It's the hardest save in the game. Like, easily. Unless you're counting secrets. Because some of the relics screens are hard.
What's the hardest relic?
I don't remember,
Got an
but it's
achievement for 1 hour.
it's probably the Noasis relic that is the hardest.
What do you have to do for that one?
I think it's the bounce screen from Noasis. One of the bounce screens. It's either one of the bounce Noasis screens or one of the ice Noasis screens.
Both of which are painful. Aren't there traps on this screen too?
On the last save,
Or
yeah.
triggers?
Dude, this save is like getting bit by a dog.
Why is that? Because you enjoy it, or?
No, like it doesn't necessarily physically hurt, but it hurts your soul.
Okay. Can you also get rickies from this?
Dude! Kale gets guest stage, it's CN4.
A whole extra 100 floors.
I understand that this is the hardest save in the game, but like, bruh, it doesn't take this long.
I'm just kind of chilling and watching. There's not too much to say there other than don't die.
That's like a straight lie. PD players like perfectly okay with foreigners.
I mean, he used them for Z3EX. Aha, there was that trigger I was thinking of.
Yeah.
And then finish with a gate and an elevated diagonal. Nice. No choke potential.
Hoops, what did you just say? That's illegal. Come on, bruh. Once I get out of these screens, I'll be going fast again. So it's like just this save left.
Nice. My goodness.
The most expensive girl in the world. It's the most expensive girl. What'd you ask?
What's your favorite part of this save?
Nothing.
Wow, okay. I thought you had to have a favorite part.
That's my favorite part, the trap.
Fair enough. What a classic trap. So there we go, now we're out of the hardest screens.
I'm not
You're
doing the
being
relic.
requested.
Isn't a relic to just go down this corridor like 10 times in a row or something?
That sounds fun.
I'm not doing the injury.
And yes, it was confirmed that this relic is doing that corridor like 10 times. How precise is that corridor anyway?
Like, not precise at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't look that precise, but I didn't want to make assumptions.
I could do it with my eyes closed. It's that easy.
Okay. It's just aids to do 10 times in a row. Fair. What is that game? Like, I want to be the 10,000 gate jump? Do you get a fall through V-string for that diagonal at the end?
Yes. Because it's
Oh, that's
nerfed.
nice.
Oh, my back.
Uh-oh.
If I bonk at a specific point, then I could fall through this plane. I have back pain at the ripe age of 18.
Man, getting really old.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm a boomer.
Would you like your gravestone printed now, or once you die? Isn't there like some story about that or something, where it's like when people can see the future, they just printed all the gravestones with their like their expected lifespan on them? I feel like there's a story about that.
I have never heard of that.
I feel like I've heard of it somewhere, but I could be crazy.
Also, Die to the Spike is made by my old idol, Yo 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 Dude 1.
Was he replaced?
Yeah.
There's a movie based on that? Hey, I knew I heard it from somewhere.
I used to go to bottom route, but then I realized it was cringe.
Okay.
I forgot to have J... Oh no, never mind. I do have J2 open. Yeah, so this game has a bug where, sometimes when you respawn, you,
Oh, the one frame move.
yeah. And that makes this save dumb, because sometimes you won't make it past the spike. But if I have J2 open, it always works.
Essentially, if you have,
An AMA
if
section?
you're holding down a button when you reset, you'll move for that direction in one frame after you reset, I believe.
Yeah, we could have an AMA section, and I am 5'9", and my PB in this is 1 hour 29 minutes. Blech.
Alright.
Yeah, I would tower overlock. If you don't know,
Time on the wrist. In time. Okay.
yes, Moose. I'm crazy like that. Last 8 screens.
8 screens to go.
You could either say it's last 7 or last like 16.
Oh boy.
Depending on how you view it.
There's one save down. Wait, does that bubbling animation kill you?
Honestly, Moose, I think the organizers understand that I'm good. I think that's why they let it in.
Does the bubbling animation
Yes.
on that lava kill you? That's terrible. That looks absolutely terrible.
This jump, I can't jump down when it's bubbling.
Jeez.
What is timer at? $110, it looks like. Easy. I could very easily PB.
Just don't die from here on out.
Pandy understands. I've died to that diagonal twice, and like those are the very first 2 times I've ever died to that on like all of my playthroughs.
You know it always happens like that.
We're almost at the next cancel.
Oh boy. So yes, this flashing on the screen is killing me again.
Yet again, I did not notice it was there.
You didn't know?
No.
Okay. Yeah, there's flashing here. Oh. At least the title card doesn't flash too. The title card flashed as well. I literally died.
Heck. This drop is kind of cringe, but it's fun to do.
Lots of 16 pixels. I like how the screen just ends with diagonal heaven.
Dude.
See, the magic about these runs in marathons is that you always die to things you've never died to before.
Thank you. Two cancels in a row. You don't need to cancel these, but they're pretty dumb without canceling.
Nice first try in the second save.
Thank you.
Oh, the flashing's even worse on this screen.
Stay Stage 4 has 2 hyper epic bootstrap screens.
Yeah, the flashing is pretty bad in this screen.
There's a... Oh, I wanted to show off the trap. I didn't want to die.
Nice.
There it is. I just skipped that trap, but...
Nice. Okay, that's actually kind of funny with how it speeds up at the end. Okay, I was wondering why you were standing on air for a second, and then I realized, oh wait, there's a platform fading in.
Hitting that button's actually kind of precise.
Yeah, it looks kind of nasty. I hate having to hit buttons and drops. Now we've got the circles. So, very important question. Which of the circles is your favorite by color? You have to pick one.
Yeah, the cycle there is very cool. I like it a lot. On my first playthrough, I had like no clue what to do. But
we've got one green, one blue. Uh-oh, you fell there. Do the, or does the ceiling kill you here, or can you jump on top of those blocks and then jump off the screen?
I have never tried that.
What is that, 4 greens, a red, and 4 blues?
Oh, I guess green wins.
Yep.
I'm blue. If I were green, I would die, and I died.
Okay. You know, now you'll have to go back and actually try jumping out of the top of that screen to see what happens.
Very epic screens here.
How many times do you have to loop through this screen? Because I remember the original had like a trillion.
I think it's like 8.
Wonderful.
It's either 8 or 10.
So does it also do it in this where it builds it up and then takes it back down again? Because I know that's what it did in the original.
Yes.
Oh boy. You've been live for just over 23 hours. You should have consumed at least 2.76 liters of water to maintain optimum hydration. Get your sipping emo.
Sippers.
It's time to sip.
Why did I die like that? I didn't like that. Gibby didn't like that.
Yes, optimum hydration. The flashing on this screen isn't as bad. But just pointing it out so that no one can ever unsee it.
God, I wish I was 2.76 liters of water.
Fair enough. Who wouldn't want to be?
What's the timer at?
I'll read it out to you when someone says it. 120.
Ooh.
I don't know if you saw it, but now 2 people have said 2.54 liters of water.
I've seen. Wow.
That is a wow death.
They really are.
What's your opinion on squish diagonals?
They're not keck, that's for sure.
What's your opinion on water diagonals?
Those are keck.
.254 is a classic reference. I'll let Chad explain.
Water diagonals aren't cringe.
I feel like since the spikes have the same texture as the blocks, that all these blocks should be kill blocks.
They're fun to pull off. Water squish diagonals, if you use a water squish diagonal, like, you should just drown in that water.
I was gonna say, this screen looked short, but then I realized it's just gonna get longer.
I just fell off.
I have to say, the flashing has just been going on for way too long. It doesn't look good in this screen either.
It is, but it's like really dumb necessity.
They aren't they used in a couple L games?
It's used in ATK too.
Oh, fun. Okay, it cannot be at 129 right now because my VLC is giving a different time. Yes, exactly.
Last
and, like,
save.
my VLC time is like a minute too great. Wow, that was a trap. Holy.
Yeah, if you don't know the traps, then this is kind of cringe.
Timer's at 122.
Epic. Basically, the top part of the save is the hard part. After the top, it's easy.
You know, just because you said that, you're gonna die to the bottom. This looks like a pretty mean trap.
That drop gets rid of my double jump. And I win. Time. Zorno, your prediction is wrong.
He wins.
And that's a PB, I assume?
Yes.
Nice.
I can't believe your PB was 129.
No
Well,
one has to know.
The reason
No one
why
has to know.
I thought like a 130 estimate would be fine, even though my PB was a minute under that, was because I got that PB when my previous PB was like 214. So it's like, all right, if I could do this good off of like during a marathon with enough practice, I could probably do way better.
Well, here you are. You've done it.
Woohoo.
It is world record, but I already held the world record, so.
Nice.
Alright, anything else you want to say before I switch it over?
You should follow
Well,
Bummer.
I think this is I think this is my last thing of the marathon.
Go follow Bummer on Twitch.
Yeah, it is.
Because
Well,
he did it.
With that being my last time being here for the marathon, unless some like crazy bonus stuff happens, then thank you for having me. It was kind of this marathon was pretty stressful for me because I signed up for a bunch of stuff. I'm definitely going to not do that next year. I'll like stick to like maybe a few things because practicing was crazy, but it worked out in the end. And all I have to say, my last words are, for the boys! Let's go, baby!
That peaked out so much in OBS. Alright, well, thank you, Boomer. We're gonna do a quick transition and we'll be back with Star Revenge 8. See you in a bit.